get the cannon, and you need to keep it in order to fire it at the Northern Sea. We don't need that magma ball anymore, so at the shop here we could sell the magma ball. Okay, there's nothing. We don't need to heal, but I think there's something at the bottom down here. If I'm correct, I think it's in. There's just one. I hope it's in this. Okay, a potion. So cool. I knew there was something in this inn, and there's something. There's a cookie here. So you really want this naturally. Cookie. Concerned using this on Jenna. Felix and Isaac have lower ones, but Jenna's gonna be using a lot of 16s to use Cool Aura. I never noticed how great the Prox music was, like, not listening to it right now, but Felix and Isaac will just be using Revival sometimes when they're fainted, so I think I'm gonna go for the Jenna route in order to have more shots of Cool Aura. Yeah, okay, so here there's a black matter hidden. I don't think it's actually hidden though, it's just you have a bit of trouble seeing it there, but it's there. So we scoop it out. Oh yeah, they're all mixed up now, people, because we sold stuff and things like that. I just want to go in this igloo because there's this one kid. I think it's Felix, you like igloos, right? Yes! You would say that. You come from somewhere warm and sunny. We didn't have anything to play with, so we just decided to make this tin. And if you say no, what does he say? Well, if you don't like cold tins, you're in the wrong place. We just built this so that we will have something to do to keep us warm. These poor children, they don't understand what's about to happen to us. I just want them to be happy in their short time left to us. My parents told me that it would do me good to get some fresh air, but I'm freezing. You know, kid, you told us already. The wind is so cold and bitter that we decided to hide out inside our igloo. Felix looked in the oven. They got some strange meat I've never seen before. Instead of using firewood, they're cooking it with burning antlers? I wonder if the meat and the antlers came from the same animal? Oh my god, I never checked that before. I never checked the oven. I just decided to check it this time and see, like, maybe there's an item in there. Okay. It was blurry, you didn't see it, but there was a Venus de Jinn there. And then all you do is you scoop him out. And he joins you right away with no fuss. There's a waterfall right here, this little thing, like, there is a waterfall where it's frozen. And you can't even go in it, like, look, you could bang into it, but it doesn't do any good. Wait. I never decide to always use review in these places, but okay. Yeah, I should set that digit on. Mode, strike a foe. So yeah, you just strike a foe, so an attacking one. I'm gonna give it to Felix because, as you see, Isaac has more, so you know if they have equal. Wait, what does he put up? Well, he puts down everything because probably I'm gonna just give him to Jenna right now. He just puts up 2 tins. I'm trying to think what the other one is. I'll send him on Jenna for now, because I'll put up her stats a bit. But I might change him and send him to Garrett after I get the next one. Although it's still good to have some weaker ones, I guess, that you don't use as much to have some. But I think that is actually an attacking one, so. Oh, and this warm. Wait. I always think there's something in the shop. I don't think there's anything new here. Okay, so first I'm gonna sell my stuff. Crystal Powder kind of sucks at this point in time. I don't see... I have 4 Mist Potions, so... Usually I sell the Dark Matter, but I ain't doing that this time. We have 3 Lucky Medals to use at Lumeria. I cannot sell the Black Orb, but I can sell the Magma Ball. It doesn't give me much though. And I believe that's all I have. I don't think we found much equipment in that area. Okay, so first I'm just gonna take... So first, I'm gonna give this to Piers. And I'm gonna take the golden cord and give it to Mia because she has 2 of them. I need everyone to have an open spot in their inventory, so only Felix is not doing that. So first, oh, not Jenna, she doesn't need an open spot, but give that to Felix. I just want to see what he has that I can maybe take away from him. Oh, the Lucky Medal, yeah, I could do that. Felix, I was gonna give you only 1. Okay, yeah. So Jenna has her 3 Mist Potions. My goal is to have 3 Mist Potions on everyone. Because look what you get here. You could buy Mist Potions. Okay, there's still 9,000. So you could have bought that 1 in Loho, but it's not gonna make a big difference. Okay, we get a game ticket. Garrett, you have them, so you'll be getting them. Felix, you just need 2. That's why I'd rather not use them before this point in time. But if you're really in trouble and you need to heal everyone's HP, don't be scared to use them. They're not an item that you could not find after a while. You will still be able to find them. You could buy as many as you want in this town. So, and every time you buy some, you could buy them also in like 1 at a time. I don't see why, because it's like gonna take... Oh, sorry, I was gonna give it to Garrett though. Yeah, everyone has their Mist Potions except Garrett. So, as you see, I can't buy much because of the money. You see that the last few rows here, the last 2 are not filled, meaning I can't buy those. I can't buy, like, because you could buy up to 30 at a time. So yeah, so don't be scared to use them. You found 4 so far in your journey just normally lying around. You could use them if you desperately need to. I try not to, but of course if you're really in trouble, you could buy as many as you want here. For the next boss, that's the last boss before the final boss, like if you're just playing like the normal game. He's not that hard, but there's 4 optional bosses that we're going to do after him, and those are pretty difficult, so you might end up using a few of those Mist Potions. So before you go to the final boss, you might want to stock up and make sure everyone has at least 3 Mist Potions just to be safe, because in the final battle with the final boss, you cannot you can't rely on Cool Aura, Wish Well, or like Felix's the Djinn like Flower. You can't rely on those things. You really need to make sure that everyone can heal a good amount of HP for older characters. Like, you know, sure, you could use a potion, but you want to make one character heal everybody so the other ones could attack or put up stats or something. This is the house where Felix's parents and Kyle were being held. If you go there, there'll be a tin, and then people will be like, oh, where did they go? Oh, they didn't go to the lighthouse, I hope, or whatever. It's a useless scene. You don't really have to see it. However, if you're doing a non-link game, make sure you come here and see it, because in that house there'll be a Mercury the Djinn that'll just be like hanging out. We can't wait for Agator and his men any longer. If we wait much longer, this wind and snow will make it impossible to reach the lighthouse. I'm going to the lighthouse. Will any of you come with me? Poulet, I can't let you go on your own. If something were to happen to you, who would lead our village? Please, you must let us go in your stead. How can you expect to accomplish what Agathor and Clark cannot? They may have been more powerful than any of us, but we can't just stand by. They're not coming back, just like Saturus. You have to let us try. I can't allow it. Oh, I love this line. Listen to your elder, he speaks wisely. I'm speaking to you too, TLA. If Agathor and Clark cannot do the task, how can you, a single man, hope to do it? What are you saying? If we stand around debating, our town is doomed for certain. We can't risk sacrificing any more lives, even though if you don't sacrifice any lives, the whole world will be destroyed. Your whole town will be destroyed. What's the difference? If you make these 6 guys go, if they go, they might be able to do it and save the world. But if they don't, they're gonna die. And if they don't go for sure, they're gonna still die either way. So I mean, I know that he's just saying we can't risk sacrificing any more lives because like he doesn't want any of his people to get hurt. But I mean, when you think about it, he should make them go because them going to the lighthouse could make a difference. Of course, you know, they didn't think that Felix was coming back. So we must sit here and wait for a miracle to come? Hey guys, I'm the miracle. You, Felix, it's you! I've heard that you had returned to us. How? No one went to talk to you. You look so much stronger than when you left. It seems he has brought some allies with him. Kraden and Isaac. Isaac, isn't that? That's the name of the one Agathor said had killed Saturus and Minardi. Isaac, stop that. You are correct, but Isaac had reasons for fighting him. Saturus and Minardi had invaded Vale, stolen its sacred treasure, triggered a volcano. Cannot blame Isaac for pursuing them and fighting to regain what they had stolen. We only wanted to stop them. We didn't think they would fight us to the death. They flung themselves into the opening of Venus Lighthouse's beacon. Did Saturus and Minardi put up a good fight? Yes. I bet you thought you didn't stand a chance against them, huh? Yes. You were probably really tense the whole time. Yes. Saturus and Minardi had a job to do, that was all. If I had been in your shoes, I would have done the same to him. I can't blame you. Yes, and in the end you were stronger than they were. You should be proud of that. I am sad that they lost their lives in their quest, but there was no avoiding it. What has happened cannot be undone. We should cooperate and find a way to save Wayard. We understand that Agathor and Claudius have made for Mars Lighthouse and have not returned. Then all that remains for us is to wait until Gyra Falls carries us all to our doom. It seems that Mars Lighthouse is as dangerous as all the rest. Not really. Mercury Lighthouse wasn't really dangerous. We have only a few soldiers remaining, and none who can make the climb to the Erin. Only Saturus and perhaps Agathor were strong enough to reach the top, and none of them can help us now. You think we can do it? Yes, we're a miracle. We could save the world. I agree, Felix. We've climbed 3 lighthouses already. What's one more? Let's go to Mars Lighthouse. They've proven themselves strong enough. I say we trust in Felix to do this. This is an unexpected turn of events, but yes, I think you can light the lighthouse. Off to Mars Lighthouse. Oh, and there's one thing that I didn't want you to forget. In order to light the beacon at Mars Lighthouse, you will need to have the Mars Star. Ah! And Agathor and Clark have the Mars Star now. You must find Agathor and Clark and must take the Mars Star from them. Thanks for your help. The future of Wayard rests in your hands. Yes, it does. But we'll be seeing that in the next episode. To Mars Lighthouse we go. Bye.